Xbox players, it's time to rejoice, for Saints Row 2 has finally become backwards compatible on Xbox One. This is a considerable opportunity for new players to discover the game and for the power of the Xbox One to help Saints Row 2 perform better than ever before. Even with all this exciting news, some players may be curious just how much better the game runs compared to its performance on last-gen consoles. Well, today we're going to fully analyze Saints Row 2 on the Xbox One and see if the long wait was truly worth it. Let's begin with graphics. Compared to the Xbox 360 and PS3, there's a noticeable improvement in color and contrast, especially when it comes to the game's cutscenes. It may not be quite as extensive as some people would lead you to believe online, but it's the best I've seen Saints Row 2 look compared to the PC with graphical mods. For the game's draw distance, it's been slightly improved when driving. Flying over the city, however, it still has poor distance rendering in some areas. As for the FPS, the game has a consistent rate of 30 frames, unlike the 360 and PS3. It's only in scripted sections like the dreaded prison escape where you'll see a drastic drop. Over-the-top moments like level 6 crowd control and fuzz can surprisingly keep a solid frame rate. Gameplay-wise, there isn't much of a difference except for general improvements in the addition of Xbox One features. Being able to record your gameplay at any time guarantees that all your iconic Saints Row 2 moments can be saved forever. Loading times are basically the same, except for activities and cutscenes which load fairly quickly. The biggest distinction I've noticed is in the multiplayer. With an improved frame rate, certain multiplayer levels and game types like Stronghold tend to run a lot smoother. 360 users can actually be at a disadvantage in this sense against players on the Xbox One. Co-op, I'm happy to say, is just as fun and fluid as ever before. Even with two of us pushing the game to its limits, we very rarely had it crash. Only when one of us would have a poor internet connection would the game perform below par. With all backwards compatible games, there always seems to be a few new glitches that present themselves. Fortunately, I've only run into a few, like the menu's music still playing after loading the game and vehicles spawning inside buildings. Most of these glitches are far and few in between and shouldn't in any way deter you from getting the game on Xbox One. At the end of the day, I can cheerfully say that the wait for Saints Row 2 to become backwards compatible was worth it. Let's hope this brings in a slew of new players who will enjoy the game and that the wait won't be much longer for Saints Row 1 to be backwards compatible too. Well everyone, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.